What if the man who helped uncover the greatest scientific discovery of the 20th century, the very blueprint of life itself, ended up being remembered not just for his brilliance, but for his controversies? The story of James Watson is one that begins with groundbreaking triumph and ends in divisive infamy. His name is etched into the history of science forever, yet it's also shadowed by remarks and actions that have made him one of the most controversial figures in modern history. How did the man who helped decode DNA, the molecule that defines who we are, become a cautionary tale of genius tainted by controversy? James Dewey Watson was born in 1928 in Chicago, Illinois. From an early age, his curiosity about the natural world was insatiable. By his 20s, Watson had already proven himself a scientific prodigy. His journey to fame began at Cambridge University, where he met a British physicist named Francis Crick. Together, in 1953, they made a discovery that would forever change our understanding of biology: the double-helix structure of DNA. This elegant, twisted ladder shape revealed how genetic information is stored and passed on, solving what many called the secret of life. Their discovery earned them the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1962, alongside Maurice Wilkins. But Watson's story didn't end there. While his work transformed genetics, his outspoken personality often drew attention for all the wrong reasons. He was brilliant but also blunt, sometimes to the point of arrogance. Over the years, his comments about intelligence, race, and gender sparked outrage in both the scientific community and the general public. Statements that were seen as discriminatory or scientifically baseless tarnished his reputation, leading to public backlash and professional isolation. In 2007, his remarks suggesting that certain races had lower intelligence caused such uproar that institutions severed ties with him, and his honorary titles were revoked. Despite his fall from grace, there's no denying that Watson's contributions to science were monumental. His book, The Double Helix, published in 1968, offered a deeply personal and controversial account of the DNA discovery, exposing the competitiveness, ambition, and human flaws behind scientific breakthroughs. Many praised the honesty of his storytelling, while others criticized it for being dismissive of female scientist Rosalind Franklin, whose X-ray images were crucial to the discovery. Her role, largely overshadowed during her lifetime, has since become a symbol of how women's contributions in science were often overlooked. In his later years, Watson lived away from the limelight, his health declining and his reputation forever divided between genius and scandal. The man who once stood at the pinnacle of science ended up largely shunned by the very community he helped revolutionize. James Watson's life raises a difficult question. Can a person's brilliance excuse their flaws? Or do their words and actions ultimately define their legacy? He may have unlocked the code of life, but his own story reminds us that even the greatest minds can be undone by their own humanity. It's a story of brilliance, ambition, controversy, and the fine line between scientific genius and moral responsibility. An unforgettable reminder that every discovery, no matter how monumental, comes with the weight of the person behind it.